Hey bakers, welcome back to another one of my videos where I show you how to make delicious treats at home. Today I have for you an original orange and chocolate babka that is perfect for breakfast or afternoon tea. Even though the resting time is a bit long, the overall effort is minimal, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to my channel. First things first, let's start with the dough recipe. For this dough, you will need 530 grams of flour, 3 large eggs, 150 grams of soft butter, 100 grams of sugar, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of dry yeast, 60 grams of water, and 60 grams of milk. So we need to prepare the yeast, and for that you can combine the water and the dry yeast and mix with a toothpick or a small spoon until it's looking homogeneous. Next up, you need to prepare a stand mixer bowl and put in the flour as well as the sugar all at once. Then you can go ahead and add in the salt on the same side as you've put the sugar. That's actually quite important. And finally, you can pour the yeast on the opposite side of the sugar and salt to avoid them affecting its ability. Next up, you can add in the 3 eggs all at once. And finally, it's time for both our liquid ingredients, so that is the milk as well as the water. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can of course give this a try by hand. Just note that it will take a bit longer to do, so approximately 20 minutes of kneading by hand. It will also take some time with the stand mixer, but it'll simply be easier on the hands. So start by mixing on slow speed and then take it up to medium speed. Once the dough becomes homogeneous, you want to add in a little by little the soft butter. It's actually very important that the butter be soft. If not, it will take a longer period to incorporate and it won't be as evenly absorbed. You can check if the dough is done kneading by taking a bit out of it and making sure that when stretched, you get this transparent effect without the dough tearing apart. At this point, you can go ahead and prepare some cling wrap in which you can go ahead and place the dough and shape it into a rectangular or square shape as well you can. You can apply some vegetable oil on your hands and your dough scraper in order to avoid it from sticking. Place the dough in a tray and let it rest in the fridge for a whole night or at least 6 hours. The next day, you can take the dough out of the fridge and remove it from the cling wrap. It's actually very important to leave the dough for a whole night in the fridge because this will allow you to stretch it a lot easier. So you want to flour your work surface generously so the dough doesn't stick. With a rolling pin, you can stretch it out until you have a rectangular shape. Keep in mind that this dough is enough for 2 babkas, so you can bake one today and then freeze the other one for later use. Next up, we are going to add some bitter orange jam as well as some chocolate chips to taste. I'm going for a bitter orange jam that has small pieces of orange in it because I think it matches the chocolate taste extremely well. Here, you can put as much jam as you like. Be careful though not to put too much or else the babka will be a little bit raw on the inside. Add in the chocolate chips and make sure you spread them as evenly as possible on the whole surface of the babka. After that, you can go ahead and start rolling. The idea here is to make as many rolls as possible because this is what's going to give you that nice finish on the surface of the babka. You can also use your pastry brush to remove any excess flour that might have stuck on the bottom of the dough. You can now grab your bread knife and then cut through the dough in the middle. This will unveil those beautiful layers of babka that we've just made. Now we can go ahead and cross one side over the other and keep those layers on top. You need to be very gentle when you do the crossing operation because you don't want to lose any of those chocolate chips and you don't want to squish those layers either. With the bread knife, you can cut the dough in half, so this will give you those 2 babkas we just talked about, and you can place each of them in a cake mold or a baking mold before you can let them proof or rise for an hour or 2 or until they gain some volume. Now I recommend that you put them in an oven that's slightly warmed in winter or if your room temperature is cold. When the babkas have risen, you can prepare some egg wash simply by using 1 egg yolk as well as 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. You can mix those two together really well until they're completely homogeneous and then simply apply it on the babka using your pastry brush. To mix the egg yolk, you can use your small whisk or a small spoon. Be sure to apply an even layer all over the babka in order to have an even color on the finished product. Any spots you'll miss won't be the same shade of color when the babka is done. So you want to preheat your oven at 165 degrees C or 330 degrees F and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. You might want to check with a toothpick or a skewer that your babka is cooked through from the inside. Once your babka is done baking, you want to let it cool down before removing it from the mold. The babka is all done and ready. With a traditional Nutella babka, we tend to add some sugar syrup on top, but since here we have used some jam on the inside, it's already moist enough and doesn't need extra moisture. You can leave this babka up to 12 hours at room temperature in an airtight container, and if you want to keep it longer, you can freeze it up to 3 months. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. If you make this recipe, be sure to share the result with me over on Instagram. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're the first to see my next recipes. See you next week, and as always, bon appetit!